And alrighty, folky ducks, we are back live once again, and we are continuing along with our Stalker run of the Long Dark Tales from the Far Territory edition. So, hey there, oh there, dudes and dudettes, welcome back. And a fine welcome to you if you're new to the broadcasts. We are happy to have you along for the ride. And where that ride currently sees us is at old grandmother's house here in Mountain Town. We've stopped off at a few places along the way. We hit up the gas station, the convenience store. We've compiled some rabbit skins and some guts. We utilized the wolves to help us along the way for that. Thankfully did not get attacked. Small miracles. We've also made an abundance of water, though that was kind of unnecessary as we have plenty of toilets here that we can raid when the need arises. So, next order of business, we've done all that we can for our inventory. Kind of stacked up on the weight department. We do have the well-fed bonus, so that's kind of nice. But for right now, what we want to do is potentially scrounge up whatever ammunition we can find. Potentially craft up some arrows. I think we have 3 arrowheads. Yes, we have 3 arrowheads. Mayhaps we will find more broken arrows so that we can potentially make some more arrows. Because I'd feel a little bit more comfortable if we had an arsenal. But can't really expect that to be the case. But if it winds up being so, all the better. Next order of business, we need to get ourselves a hatchet. So I'm really hoping one's going to show up as we search out and about the lands. Again, we're at the whims of what the game wants to throw our way. But I do want to make my way to Hushed River Valley. Because by the signal fire, which is pretty much in the middle of that region. Oh, goody! There is a pre-made moose-hide satchel, just waiting for us to snag it up. And when we do, we get an extra 10 pounds carry weight, which will make traversing the rest of that region a little bit easier. But getting to it's going to be a struggle. Sometimes you'll find a hatchet over here, but clearly not the case today. And another thing I should do, or should have done when we were cooking up the rabbit meat inside, was make torches, because we're going to need the light when we go through these houses, but for right now we should be okay. It's the middle of the day, so our searching shouldn't be too problematic. In other news, I went to the grocery store, and they just happened to have eyeglass repair kits there. So, reason I didn't get back right exactly when I said I was gonna, I started to dissect the PS5 controller. I'm gonna need to watch a tutorial while I do that. So, for right now, it's opened up and exposed. I got the casing open, but I don't want to go breaking anything, and I know there's pieces you have to... Ooh, no, it's a dress shirt. I thought it was the fisherman sweater. Little clips and stuff you have to unplug in order to take the, what would we call it, the battery and housing and the actual computer chip that it's attached to in order to get to the analog sticks. So I figured I'd probably be going at that for like a fucking hour, so we're gonna wait. And I will do that first thing in the morning. Hey, cooking oil. We need that for old grandmother's house. but we're about 30% of the way through, and hopefully when all's said and done, the stick drift will be resolved. It's not a guarantee, because one of the tutorials I was watching, the guy broke it open, flushed out all the housings and whatnot, and when he plugged it back in, it improved the stick drift, but it was still a minor issue. And minor issue I can deal with, but right now, like, it's regardless. Because I was trying to play Hot Wheels Unleashed. When you're in the menu, like, selecting your car, it's basically like I'm just holding the left stick left. That ain't gonna work for any fucking game, so, hence why we're back on the PS4 right now. But, cross my fingers, my toes, and my testicles. Hopefully, when we're done plugging away on the controller and we put it back together, it'll be resolved and we can just get back to it. Hopefully, because we got Dead Island 2 I want to start working on. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 I might do some videos of. I'm not going to live stream it, just because I feel it would be boring. You see one race, you've seen them all. But, ironically, the first Hot Wheels game is our most viewed video on the channel. One of the races. It's got over 1,000 views. And it's still fucking chugging along. So, I'm kind of shocked with that. But if you subscribe because of that content and you're missing it and you want to see it, feel free to fire off in the comments and let me know, and maybe we'll do some live streams. So one trophy I need to get requires me to do 9 more online races. That I could stream. Ironically, unlike the first game, you don't have to win. You just have to do 10 full races. Though I did alright in the first race I did. I think I placed second, which was kind of a shock. The race was fucking obnoxious. Because the online races, I think, are pretty much all user-generated ones. Which, I mean, credit to the chefs. I mean, they put in some work on it, but the race that we played was just fucking all over the damn place. Which is one drawback, I will say, to the online races, is once you're fucking out, you're out. Like, you ain't catching up to nobody. Which, I mean, is good if you get first place. Like, you pretty much can guarantee you're probably gonna keep it. As long as you don't go fucking up. Which would make me believe that's why they altered the online trophies. Because in the first game, I think you had to place possibly podium, if not first place, at least once, possibly 3 times, I think. But I think that one was you had to place 3 times to get the on the podium to get the trophy. Actually, we need leather. Let's take this. Which I actually got that one. The only trophies that were eluding me on the first game were completing the entirety of the campaign. Which was doable, don't get me wrong. But very arduous a task. What was some of the other ones? I mean, a lot of them are like cumulative. Like, you have the newest game, you have to drift for like 185,000 feet. Another one was spend an hour in boost mode. Which, I mean, if you're playing, you're gonna get those trophies, but they will take some doing to get. And Grumbler's tummy hurts. Ah, Grumbler's got a grumbly tummy. You got any antacids? This an old coworker of mine used to say, you got any Pepto-Bismol? actually sad news in regards to that gentleman. He just found out is riddled with fucking cancer, and it is not looking good, so I was pretty sad to hear about that. He was a hot shit. Funny bastard, very sardonic. Do we need a thin wool sweater, maybe? Won't help. Am I to assume that you have Crohn's? Actually, I have another buddy I worked with, he had Crohn's pretty bad. I know that fucked his stomach up something fast. Wait, do we have 2 cooking pots? Nope, IBS. That sucks too. Oh, hopefully it passes relatively quickly for you. It's kind of like the cluster headaches, like you just gotta fucking wait and deal with it, or ride it out. It still sucks to go through it, I'm sure. Let's see, I think I picked up an extra cooking pot, and I really don't need another one. We got 2 at Grandmother's house. No, I didn't. So what the fuck did I pick up off the ground? I picked something up. Or did I leave? No, I think I left mine at Grandmother's house. That was stupid of me. Just kind of funny that there's 2 fucking cookpots in here. We certainly don't need both of them. We went through everything. Still no hatchet. That's a kick. Yeah, I've been going through some health shit too, which is another reason why I took a couple days off. But I will not go into it. I don't like to talk about health shit. If I can help it. With the exception of like the cluster headaches, because I like to try to give people an understanding about the condition, advocate for it and such. But thankfully it hasn't been an issue for me since I got medication that pretty much nullifies it, so long as I'm on it. But since a lot of people are unaware of the affliction, it's good to spread awareness. And we got lantern fuel. How much do we just get though? Oh, good. So we can use that, a cloth, and 3 sticks to make a torch, which I should probably get around to doing. I don't think we need more scrap metal. I'll take it though, we can store it. So it wouldn't hurt to get a stockpile going, because I'm thinking we may wind up going to Forlorn Muskeg for the forge. Which would be after we go to Hush River Valley. Because we need scrap metal, we break that down. Or it's an ingredient to make arrowheads, which we will need. Moving forward. But right now, ideally, we need to get a hatchet. Because a lot of the things that I want to start getting done is going to require that. With an exception, if we were to find a hacksaw, that would work too. But we need to start getting a pile of saplings ready. We need at least 1 maple and a whole bunch of birch. So the maple is what you use to make the bows. And since the one that we found is only like 36%, that's going to break really quickly. Don't need a mariner's pea coat. Don't need a flashlight. socks we found. We got more flour. We got more broth. We got more cooking oil. I'm gonna grab the cooking oil. Should probably grab the fucking flour too. I'm not gonna carry it around with me. I'm gonna make another pit stop back at grandmother's house. What do we have to wait? 90. We don't need another scarf. Just a couple taters. So we should run back to grandmother's house, drop off what we can. I will swing by the bank, which is right across the street from there. I can figure out where the fuck we are. If we keep going that way, that's going to bring us to the gas station. We've already scoured that out. Did I go in here? I think we just came out of here. I'll know better in a second. Nope, we have not been in here. Alright, cool. More condensed milk, that's a plus. A whole bunch of taters. I don't want your floor taters. Surprised we haven't gotten a single item out of any of the fridges we've checked. Grab this. Those work. It's an upgrade to the gloves that we're wearing. Break that down. I probably should not pick up any more objects because we are probably going to lose the ability to run if I do. I think you're allowed 20 pounds over your maximum, and then you lose the ability to run. Don't need wool socks. Don't need book. Don't need disinfectant. What is the quality? Fucking 47. Why can't I get like a decent pair of trail boots? Like, the fuck? It's ludicrous. More salt, sure, we'll take that. Where are we at now? 95. I really do not dare grab anything else. If we can get some more coffee, that would be cool. Yep, we got some soda. We went through all the... No, we didn't go through all the cabinets. I thought I did. Did I go through any of them? Fuck me. No, I didn't. Alrighty. Premade coffee? Fuck yes. That'll do. Actually, I'm gonna drink that right now. But we're gonna lose a lot of this weight once we get back to grandmother's house, because the cooking instruments... Where's my coffee? There you is. Alright, what's adding a lot of weight right now? So, still no hatchet. There's gotta be one in this region. It's just a matter of where the fuck they tucked it away. We will go to grandmother's, then we're gonna work our way down to the farmstead house. One thing we can take advantage of is this shitty weather right now. While it's like this, you usually don't get attacked. I say usually, because it's probably still possible. It's just less likely. I don't think I've ever actually looked inside this house. I wasn't missing nothing. I just assumed there weren't going to be any items. Publisher's Clearinghouse? Did we win millions of dollars? I believe we can go in this house too. Mm-hmm. No, we already went in this house. I remember all this bullshit. And the fact that the cabinet is empty means that we searched it. So, yep. God damn it. We haven't gone to the bank, I know that for a certainty. So, we shall hit that up. And I know in Wintermute you need keys for the lockboxes. Pretty sure you don't. Oh, and this isn't good. The storm has subsided. That means the wolves are going to be back. Thankfully it happened when we were here. So we'll be able to quickly dive back out of here and go across the street. Those are good for leather. Ton of coffee. They're actually the best source for that because they're the lightest. As opposed to like boots and stuff, they tend to come with a high carry weight. I mean, you can always break stuff down. Oh, nice, we got two. You can always break stuff down right away, but I'm trying to be conservative with our daylight. That way I can search optimally. And then once I get back to grandmother's, I'll probably do a bunch of harvesting and repairing. I'm just really hoping to come across some bolts. Cloth, fuck it, I'll take that. Nothing. There's a good chance we're gonna find a case down at the farmhouse. Coffee. At least I'm hoping that's what we're gonna find down there. Right now, top priority is a hatchet. That way we can start busting up some wood and some saplings. Another coffee, fuck yeah. If we find the hunting rifle, cool. I'm probably gonna leave it behind when we go to Ash River Valley just because it weighs way too much. Not to mention, we'll likely find one in our travels there. There's a couple of spots where you'll find one on the ground. Anovich, 21. But because of all the ropes you gotta climb, it's not really feasible to bring it with you, especially if you don't have any of the extra carry weight boosts. 21, 14. They put it close by. Or is it going to be on the opposite side? See, I don't mind missing it when I'm on the first or the second one. It's when I get to the third one, I hate it when I go over it. Gonna be cash. Mucklux! You beautiful motherfucker. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think I've ever gotten about it that safe. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, we can get rid of all these boots, because these things are the shit. Awesome. Finally, something good happened to us. But now we're overweight, right? Oh, we are vastly overweight. How much daylight we got? Not much. I want to break these boots down. Because we can no longer run. Probably nothing viable in these, but I'm going to take a look just because we're here. Cloth. Now, the only drawback to the Mucklux is you need one cured leather and one cloth for each repair. But these things are like 98%, so we ain't going to need to repair them anytime soon. Hopefully by the time that we do need to repair them, our repair skill will be higher. That way we get more bang for our buck. Alright, entirety of all these deposit boxes, I got one piece of fucking cloth. You must have raided them all, you son of a bitch. What do you got on you? Nothing? Wow. Evidently this community does not trust their local bank branch. Who can blame them? Anywho, that does it for in here. Now, can we make it across the street and inside before we get our bum nibbled? That is the question. Here's hoping. This is another reason why I like playing this on the PS5. It loads so much more quicker. We'd already be inside grandmother's house. I hear crows. Oh, they're going home for the evening. Everything over here? I never think to check. No, nothing. Okay. Just trying to see if there's like saplings or anything over that. Alright, so we have a couple of options. Oh, there's a wolf. We can head over the bridge. There's a church and the trailers, which would lead us over to the Hush River Valley Exchange. If we were to go further up the road, we would find Mr. Bear. Don't want to go fuck with him right now. But we are gonna probably tuck in here for the duration of the evening. We get one of those 3 cabins over there should have something in it. I think there might be another cabin over here unless it's dilapidated. I believe we can go into that one. So we'll run over to that to check it out first. We'll work our way over there. Check the school. It's burnt down. Might be an item or 2, and then we'll head down to the farmstead. We definitely need to ditch some weight before we do anything. We don't have any more of these. Let me move this back. Why is there only 2? There should be 3. Where's the third one? Oh, it's already cured. We're carrying it. That's where it is. I gotcha. Okay. Food items. We need to drop you. Where's that flour? You. Tater, and salt. Didn't really lose too much, but we also have a lot of clothing items that we need to deal with. We finally got coconut oil. that works. We get 2 of each thing. Wow, why can't I put potatoes in the bowl? That's some bullshit. Disappoint me, game. Alright, so that takes care of all of that. We're gonna ditch some more food items here. We don't need all these. Actually, let's chug them up till we're full. There you go. Drop these. We'll keep those. Drop those. Canned goods are here. See, anything that's high in quality I'm gonna leave here. The rest I'll take with me because we can eat that on the way to where we're going. Fuckity fuck. Yeah, I really dislike the fact that we have such little carry weight. I think a lot of these books we don't need, I'll keep. No, I don't even need to keep one. Where we're going, we'll be able to get more. Let me drop those over here. Sticks are giving us problems. These are giving us some problems. That's 6 pounds right there. I want to keep a couple on me just because we don't have a hatchet to get more. So let's drop 4 of them. Where's a nice spot to put the sticks where they're not going to be mixed with other things? I'll put them here. Drop it all. Oh, that was stupid. I need 3. Now we can make a torch. 3 sticks, 9 cloth. Oh, it only takes 0.2 lamp oil? Alright, we can make 2 of these. Now, one thing I dislike is some items you can mass produce. Just do it all at once. The torch is not one of them. You have to do them individually. That always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. We got plenty of that. So now we should break down the clothing that we don't need. In fact, one of these I'm just going to drop out right, just in case we wind up destroying these. I usually don't allow that to happen. Now the drawback is I don't think we can dismantle. We should be able to dismantle without sunlight. It's just repairing. I don't think you definitely can't do if you don't have daylight. Yeah, no, that's exactly how it works. Alright. Now we get plenty of leather. That I'll probably leave some behind. And if we need others, we'll come back to it. Alright, let's see, 95%, 71%. Let's harvest these. I imagine this is a little bit better than the other one. I was trying to go off of the quality, 'cause as the quality goes down, like your temperature bonus will deplete, as well as some of the others. They both have 2%. defense. This is 10% wet. That's 20. Yeah, this is definitely the better option. Let's toss this on and then break this one down. I was once told this game is like a video game idea I had. It is absolutely not, as this game is way better as a game. Alright, what was your idea? We'll keep those as a backup. That's not what I wanted to do. These we can break down. What I can say about this game is there's a couple other games kind of like it. Not as atmospherically or visually, but I would recommend Stranded Deep. It was like the first game of this type that I ever played, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Though I think Subnautica is probably better than that. I've just never played Subnautica. I do intend to eventually. But another game I picked up similar to this because I just wanted something different. I had been playing this pretty much religiously for fucking like 6 months, 7 months at the time. But that game would be The Forest. I didn't mind it, but I also didn't really care for it either. But I like the fact that like the combat is a little bit more intensive. You have to fight off cannibals. But I just didn't like the what do you call it? Not the AI, but just like the mechanics of the combat. Like it just seemed like it was lacking. But decent variety. If you like base building and that kind of stuff, that game was fucking phenomenal for it. But it's not something I really go for. I'm not adverse to fucking base building mechanics. In fact, like that's the only thing that I feel like this game's lacking, which I believe they're gonna be adding. If they haven't already, I haven't checked yet. But like they're adding a new mechanic where like this building would be quote unquote my base because I'm gonna leave like all my food stuff here, all my curables. But you'll be able to, once they update it, like move stuff around, make it more to your liking. But I haven't heard much about it. And I know that they're supposed to be re-adding the cougars, which I'm interested to see how that works out. I never got a chance to play when they first introduced it. But from what I saw, I didn't think I was gonna like it either. It's basically like a quick time event, unlike like the wolves and the bears and stuff, where like you see them and you can like plot an attack or just try to evade them. Like the cougars, like how was it? Like if you stayed in a region, I forget the exact time frame, probably like a week, maybe a little bit longer, a little bit less. They would start like showing up, and you'd get like an alert, like there's cougars in the areas. And then if you hung around, they would just randomly while you're out and about just be on top of you. Like you wouldn't see them, you wouldn't have a chance to like defend yourself. And the only way that you could kill them was after they attacked you, you'd have like a very, very small window to like fire off an arrow. And I'm like, you know, like I was looking forward to them, but when I saw that, I'm like, that's kind of bullshit. And a lot of the players agreed. That's why they pulled them out of the game to change how they interact with you. But I assume they'll be adding them back in. 'Cause from what I last heard, they're pretty much finished with what they're doing to update them. And then on top of that, there is a trader that they're supposed to be implementing into the game. How that's going to work out, I have no idea. I assume it's going to be something like a cash box, where like you'll get a note that says, oh, I need this, this, and this, you'll leave it in the cash box, and then if you come back at a certain time, like, it'll just magically be gone and he'll leave you something inside of it. It's like the gist of what I've heard. One of the charming qualities of this game is the isolation that they make you feel. So if they were to introduce like an actual NPC, it kind of shatter that. So I know people were adverse to that being the case. And other than that, there is a story mode with one episode left to be released, but that is going to be at least like a year from now before they finish that up. And the weather's getting shitty again. We still have not found a hatchet. Alright, well, I was gonna go to the farmstead house, but instead I'm gonna go up here and check out these cabins first. One of these we should be able to go. What? They're all boarded up. You son of a bitch. No, like they legitimately said it's probably going to be the end of next year. Because this company does not like to release stuff if they know it's not going to be up to snuff. Which I give them credit for, because they could just rush stuff out. But like that's why I fucking respect them to the same level as like Hello Games, the guys that make No Man's Sky. I believe this game's actually older than that one, and they're still churning out content. The only difference is No Man's Sky, all their content updates are all free. Whereas I think the Tales from the Far Territory was like a $20 DLC. It's worth it, don't get me wrong. You get plenty for it. Like the base game is just as playable. But like, I think around the last stream I picked up a thing called Lily's Pancakes. So on the DLC, they have like a bunch of recipes and shit. And they also have, like in the base game, there's a standard revolver, standard hunting rifle, standard bow. But on the DLC, there's the sports bow, I think one or two other named bows, a whole bunch of named revolvers and rifles, as well as you get rewards if you do the DLC Tales that you can't get in the base game. Other than that, I think everything else introduced with the DLCs is available in the base game. I'm unsure if the ptarmigans, the little white birds that we got, if they're in the base game. But I know the acorns that you find by the trees, burdock, which is a root that grows out of the ground, those are in the base game. Where the fuck am I? See, this is where map knowledge comes in handy, because you start looking around, you forget what direction you're fucking facing. Alright. But then you get landmarks like these, and you realize where you're at. So the farmstead should be up here to the right. And with the weather being so crappy, I don't think we're going to have to deal with wolves. At least I hope not. barn right there. It's going to have the workbench in it. As well as I'm hoping there's going to be a hatchet somewhere out here. So the fact that we have not found one yet is fucking shocking. Gunsmithing. And a fire striker. And this is potatoes and carrots. There's a fire barrel we don't need. We also have to find the key to get inside this house. There's 3 spots that it could be in. One would be on the floor in here. So that's strike 1. There's a truck over here where it's usually on the dash. Nothing in the crates. It does not appear to be the case, but I'll check the visors just in case. Nope. And nope. Alright, so that leads us to the 3rd and final spot where this key should potentially be. Unless they added a new spot for it. So we definitely need to get in. Hey, we got a hatchet! Yay! Thanks, buddy! You fucking beautiful son of a bitch. And I assume he has the key in his pocket. Yeah. You're a lifesaver. Too bad you couldn't save your own. No other items out here. Kitty goody. Let's get the fucking side. Alright, we finally got ourselves a hatchet, so now we can go around and get some saplings gathered up. The sooner we get them cured, the better off we're gonna be. I mean, if I wanted to push it, I'd just go right back out in this shit, but I don't really want to do that. Now, another good thing about this location is when you exit here to the right is going to be where the rope is to climb down and go after the moose, but right before that, there's usually bunnies that spawn in, as well as a deer or 2. But there's also wolves that frequent this area as well. But you can utilize all those, and then utilize this house to cure up all the shit, because, like I said, there is also a workbench right outside in the barn for you to craft up your clothing items. Not to mention, you get a 6-slot stove, which is the best that you're going to find in the game. You can produce far more shit. Dude, we are getting quite a bit of rifle rounds. It's just too bad we have not gotten quite a bit of rifles. Son of a bitch. I don't want any more potatoes. This we can move out here, but I mean, if I'm gonna do any recipes and stuff, I'm just gonna go back up to Grandmother's house. Though I could, if I really wanted to and expected to spend a lot of time here, just go up and get like a cooking oil and a salt, bring it down here. I don't really expect to hang around here all that long. I just want to get a good setup before going to Hush River Valley. I am very happy that I got those mucklucks. There you go. I'm very happy I just got those. So they're great for defense. They don't really kill your stamina gauge too badly, and they are quite warm. I would argue the best footwear in the game. Alright, I don't think we need anything else. We have this room to search, though. One other thing we could do is get our sleep gauge back up. I'll get our temperature up, too. I don't need a warden switch yet. I would have been very happy if we could have found a hunting rifle in here, though. I don't know if it spawns in here. I vaguely remember finding one up on that. Don't quote me on that, because as I've stated many, many times, my memory sucks, so I could be misremembering too. Anywho, we need to eat some grub. Chop some of that for vitamin C. Actually, let's eat one of these. So not only do you get calories, you get a bunch of water from that. It's one of the best sources of vitamin C in the game too. Which again, that keeps your scurvy at bay, which you can decide whether or not you want to have that affliction available. I don't see it being too problematic, so I never turn it off, but if you're new to the game and you're not familiar with most of the afflictions, probably good to just turn it off for your first couple of runs, or you can get used to all the other shit. And it is still crummy outside. That sucks. Another thing that we definitely want to watch out for that is likely creeping up on us is there's the affliction of cabin fever. Now, if you spend a whole bunch of time indoors, you will start to come down with that, and you will not be able to sleep. Unless you're outdoors, and for that you could craft a snow shelter, which takes some doing. I think it's 10 cloth and 15 sticks. No, I like the weather got better. Cool. Or you can sleep in a cave. You can also sleep in like cars and shit, but it's taking the risk of freezing. Unadvised, ill-advised, one of the two. I don't think I should be carrying all these books with me. That's adding a lot of fucking weight. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go outside. I'm gonna leave these and some of the cedar firewood by the fire barrel. It's senseless to carry the fucking manuals around if I'm not reading them. They're just taking up weight. Alright, so far so good, but we are definitely going to get hit by wolves down here. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So we can drop all those because we have a hatchet now. We don't need to carry none of that shit. And the books we will drop right here. And the practical gunsmithing one I really don't even need to fucking do anything with. So, if anything, maybe later, if we go with this run for an elongated period of time, I'll wind up going to the ammo workbench, which is a process. You have to unlock it. And it needs to take place during an aurora. There's a whole lot working against that. I mean, if you got a long run going, it's worth it to open them up. There's 2 in the game. One, what's the name of that location? You gotta go through Forlorn Muskeg, or you can go through the ravine. It's not Ash Canyon. What the fuck's the name of it? It's not Desolation Point. Bleak Inlet. Yeah, that's what it is. You can go to Bleak Inlet, or there's an ammo bench in Black Rock, which is like the prison area of the game. Both are absolutely frigid as fuck, so you're gonna want to be well prepared in your clothing. And both house timber wolves, so you're also gonna want to have a shit ton of revolver rounds. Noisemakers also help. I mean, some people will use a bow, some people will use a hunting rifle. I just tend to find the revolver works best because you usually have a shit ton of ammunition for it, which you're gonna go through real fucking quick. So if I'm gonna go to those regions, I tend to, at minimum, want to have like 100 revolver shells. Just because when you get a pack of 6 fucking timber wolves nipping at you, you're just gonna keep firing fucking wildly. Because unlike the other wolves, they don't get scared by the sound of it, but the more you hit them, the more likely it is they'll just leave you the fuck alone. But that's where the hunting rifle will come into play. If you can spot them before they spot you, you can usually take one of them out. And if you're good, you can usually take out a second one. Why do I feel like this should have been... Yeah, I think we want to go this way. And by that point, if it's a small fucking group of them, 2 would be enough to make the rest of them disperse. If it's a big group, you're probably still going to get attacked, and by the time that you would take out the second one, they're pretty much going to be fucking on you. Now, you could also use arrows at that point, but trying to aim and shoot an unpredictable moving target, kind of difficult, and arrows are pretty hard to spot when they're sticking in the ground. So you're likely not going to reclaim most of the ones you miss with. Whereas the revolver, hit or miss until you reload the gun, you're not going to lose the casings, which you can then replenish at the ammo workbench. And we have a maple sapling. Awesome. But you also don't need to craft up the bullets for the first shot like you would the arrows. So, again, me personally, I just think Timberwolves, you're better off just using the revolver. Now, if you're on Interloper, you don't have a revolver, so you would have to use the bow. That's why I don't go to the fucking Timberwolf regions on Interloper. Couple of reasons. One, I don't think I survived long enough to get there. 2, why the fuck would I want to frustrate the shit out of myself like that? I wouldn't. Alright, so next order of business, we need to find birch saplings. Which could be fucking anywhere. They might not even have any in here. That's a deer. There is a likelihood they're going to be further up. Because adjacent to the trailer, there's like a little pond area that's usually got deer and bunnies frolicking about. And I'd say there's like a 60% chance they would spawn in there. So this is where we might run into problems. Yep, there's a wolf. Didn't even have a chance. I was going to try and look and see what we were going to be dealing with. But they answered that question for me. I'll just hide out in here for a second. Usually not many items. Hunting knife. How many fucking hunting knives? Ooh, bullets. Preacher, don't mess around. And a bandage. Alright, we're getting some good stuff here. Some food items. One thing I won't do is when I come into like churches and stuff, I will not use any of the books to start a fire. Principles. I'm not a religious type, but that don't mean I'm gonna spit in the face of fucking God. I'm like the same way in like real life. Like me and my friends, like my teenage years, we used to like drive around and just like scream shit at fucking people, passers by. But I would refuse to scream like near a church. The reason I bring that up is because like one night we were like driving like close. I was like screaming at the guy. I just stopped. And then when we got past the church, I felt like I could finish what I was screaming at him. My buddy's like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" I'm like, "I'm not bringing God into this." Again, I'm not saying he exists or he doesn't, but if he does, I'm not gonna sit up there fucking, oh, well, sorry I was screaming obscenities outside your house of worship, brother. Nope, nope, nope. Unforgivable. You're going to hell. Not that I haven't compiled enough reasons to be sent to the burning oasis. Some shit I'm just not going to add to that list. That's just how I roll. So, moving forward, we have the trailer with the other workbenches up yonder. There's wolves in the street, that's why I'm going this way. Normally I would just tuck around that way, because that'll bring you right up there. You can faintly see the trailer beyond the trees up there. But there's also a cave over here we can take a look at. Hopefully not alert the wolves to our presence. So that's wishful thinking. That's why I made torches. We also have flares. We don't have a scent to us though, that's good. Mayhaps we will be covert about this and not get seen by the walls. We do need to go further up. I just wanted to come in here in case there's items. Nope. That was a waste. But I'm thinking on the way back we might stop in here and do a little bit of sleeping just to offset whatever progress we've made towards Cabin Fever. I was just thinking maybe I could bag a deer, but that's not likely going to be the case. And I don't want to waste revolver rounds. I would very much like to come across ptarmigans, though. We get bun-buns over there. But ideally, the whole reason I came up here was to get birch saplings. And I haven't seen any yet. So that might be a goose egg. Get it. If they're gonna be here, I think they'd be like right here. Yeah, fuck. We got some birch bark. Birch bark is very good. You can make that into a tea, and that will increase your regeneration of your health bar. Not a whole heck of a lot, but every little bit helps. Especially if you find yourself in need. I guess we got another maple sapling. Not what I needed. We'll take it, though. Arrow shafts so we can make arrows. We're not going to get those until we get the birch saplings. Pretty sure we didn't pass any on the way in. There was like a nice stack of 5 back in Mystery Lake, but I don't want to go all the way back just for that. That'd be stupid. Oh, that sucks. And I really don't want to go much further ahead, because that's where... Oh, shit. Fuck you. Yeah, further up the road is where Mr. Bear frequents. And since we don't have a distress pistol, and we don't have a hunting rifle, there's no fucking way I'm taking him on right now. I'm gonna try and go this way. If he follows, cool beans. There should be rabbits. And mayhaps I can utilize him to kill one or two. But yeah, the exchange we're gonna take to go to Hush River Valley is right over yonder. Until I get a couple of arrows, we are not going that way. There, I just saw a bunny over there. Alright. I mean, I could quickly go into Hush River Valley and maybe we would find some saplings, but that's a gamble that I don't wish to take. Don't come close to me, because then you're gonna run away. That foils my plans. Alright, Mr. Wolf, eat up. Here you go. Yeah. Oink. Thanks for playing. That takes care of one of them. You know what? It would be a shame if your brother died and you got to live, so we're gonna... give him a companion on his way to where he's going. Now we're gonna head on up to the trailer. Maybe we'll luck out and find some saplings. We still got a good chunk of this region to scout out, but the sooner we find them, the happier I'm gonna be. Don't go breaking your leg, I will be upset. I do not see the things in which I need. This is some malarkey. Oh, but I hear ptarmigans. Where the fuck are you? There they are. Get them rocks back out. See, this is the shame. I'm only going to be able to get one. Whereas if I had the fire-hardened arrows, I could fucking get all of them. Shit. No! Oh, you better not fly away on me, you motherfucker. God damn it. That's it, we're making fire-hardened arrows. Let's scout out. Sometimes there's a good item back here. We got whetstone. Which don't really need. We have like 4 or 5 of the fucking things. Excuse me. Alright, let's head inside before we lose the daylight. We'll take a look around. When we're done with that. Wool scarf. Cotton scarf. My mistake. We will head back outside. Yeah, whatever. I'll take it. I really don't need fucking scrap metal now, because we'll have the ability to get plenty down in the muskeg. Cargo pants. I'll take them. Maybe they're better than the fucking work pants. I don't believe that they are. We've gone through everything. I don't believe we missed any. No, we missed a granola bar. Let me get that scarf. So, I mean, I could make a fire in the cave. Ah, shit. I should have harvested those bunnies in there. Yeah, whatever. You know, I'm just gonna head back over to that cave. I was thinking of using this fire barrel. Another hunting knife. Jesus. It'd be better to get set up over here. Let's hope that there are no wolves. Usually there's a dead body in the road here, though. Not all the time, but usually. There should be crow feathers. Oh, there's a wolf over here. Those are fresh fucking prints. God damn it! Why did I have to stop and look at him? That was fucking stupid on my behalf. get over here and start a fire. What the fuck? Chucklehead over there doesn't fucking follow us in. He will. But if we have a fire in between us and him, he won't fuck with us. I believe. We are not using that, and we are using this. What? Dude, I used an accelerant. What the fuck is wrong with you? Quickly. Ah, chucklehead. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I need those to make fucking fire and arrows. God damn it. Hey. Fuck off. Asshole. Did he leave a fresh turd? No, it's a rock. Alright. I was just joking. I knew what it was. And unfortunately, I can't make shorts, because that would get turned into one. That sucks. You know what else sucks? Ideally, I would not have made this fire just yet, because we still have to harvest that bun. Well, buns. Fuck. So next order of business, we need to find ourselves a log? Yes, log. And potentially some sticks. Probably ain't gonna be nearby. Fuck! What's wrong with you? I was gonna say, you coming or what? Yeah, see? Yeah, come with it. See? There's another one? Oh, dude, this sucks. Running out of rocks. Yeah, come on. Oh, fuck out of here. Please tell me those prints belong to one of those two. What I'm gonna do right now is hopefully find some sticks. We need 2 more. But we also need some firewood too. We have about an hour and 45 minutes on the fire that we made. Oh damn, that hatchet's only at 30%. That sucks. Okay, now I need sticks. There's one. Okay, I need a little bit more than one. It's a branch. Now we can make some fire arrows. Ideally, I'd like to get some more firewood, but I don't want to chance that fucking fire going out. So what we could do... You know, this is probably going to be reckless if I do it. I'm going to throw all these onto the fire. Ah, fuck, come on. Dickhead. That was luck. We are gonna get on back to this fire. Hey, it's still burning. Cool. That's the other boneheaded maneuver on my behalf. You wanna wind up like your fucking brother over there? Oh, fuck up. I kinda wanna go and get some wolf meat. I'm gonna throw that on there. do instead of dicking the fuck around. Do I need food? I should probably eat something real quick. Do I do the meat? I should probably do the meat and then do the rest of the stuff. While it's cooking, I can harvest the remainder. Yeah. Efficiently using your time in this game is advisable. Ah, what? Here you go. Ooh, use a tiny rabbit. Use a baby. Oh, I feel bad. So is that like my gun? Every time I harvest a rabbit in my fucking hands, it makes it look like I have a metallic penis. I don't like that. It's off-putting. 2.2 pounds, yes. So we got 30 minutes before, well, we'll say 40. There you go. We can do the hide. Fuck it. If we lose a little bit of meat, we lose a little bit of meat. Awesome. We didn't. We need to drink water, though. And some of them sodas, because that's clogging up the fucking capacity weight. Weight capacitor. Y'all know what I mean. Alright. You could make... Oh, alright, I do. Second, I thought I left the cook pot behind. That's gonna take 2 hours. I could warm up that potato. I don't think I want to do that, though. Yes, that is the pistol. It's fucking weird. We could sleep for another hour. I'm gonna do that. I should do it back here. Yep. Yep. And 1 hour. I mean, ideally, I would have just gone back to the trailer, but like I said, we're trying to offset whatever progress you're making towards getting cabin fever. So, I feel like it's a wise choice spending the night out in a cave. Fire hardened arrows, yes. I almost forgot about that. So now, when we stumble across the next batch of ptarmigans, we should be able to get them all. That'd be fucking awesome. Oh Lord. Alright, here's hoping we don't lose temperature gauge while we sleep. 35, middle of the night. I think we'll be okay. You have stumbled off into the long dark. Nope, we're good. Awesome sauce. Now, I was gonna say, and I don't know if this is the case again. I tend not to put myself in a predicament where that would be the case, but I want to say if you go to sleep and your temperature gauge depletes, it'll just automatically wake you up. Do not take my word on that. I'm likely foolish. Oh shit, come on! Why? Oh, I'm fucking dead. Dude, that had to have hit you right in the face. I'm pretty sure it did. Usually that would have been more of a struggle. I'll fucking learn you. Let's chug some soda. Lighten the load. But I'm not surprised we just got attacked, because we are carrying a whole bunch of raw guts, and I don't think we're carrying any food items on us. Of the meaty variety. So, progress report. We are losing temperature gauge. Not good. We have a dead wolf over here. Very good. That's for the dead body in the road. Again, I want to find birch saplings, but I really don't want to go up to bear territory to look. Couple of reasons. Not a guarantee that there's going to be any up there. Though there is a cave, which we could go looking around. I could maneuver around the bear. I mean, we already know there's not going to be any birch saplings over here. I'm going to fucking go for it. Whatever. Perhaps this won't bite me in the ass. So, going off memory, at this stage in the day, Mr. Bear will likely just be starting his journey. So he may not be on the bridge. And I believe he hibernates to the left and down by the water. Ah, fucking ptarmigan? What the fuck? Where were you? Shouldn't there be like a bunch of yous and shouldn't you be making fucking noise? Ah, that's upsetty spaghetti. Where was I? Yeah, Mr. Bear. So if we can not be going in the wind when we get up there and time it right, we might be able to just sneak right up to the cave. Oh, better yet, we might not even have to go all the way up there. I think we just found a sapling, but there's only one, so that's kind of shitty. That's a bit of an improvement. I mean, in reality, that's really all I need, because that's all the arrowheads that I have. But I'd like to preemptively get a nice little stack of arrow shafts going. Yeah, sprain risk, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know what's causing that? The abundance of fucking knives I'm carrying? Let's ditch one of those. ditch those. We really don't need this many fucking sewing kits. We'll get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of these, because another thing I like to do, especially when I start getting an abundance of like these kind of items, I'll leave one whetstone, one sewing kit on whatever workbenches I come across. Same with like hunting knives, hatchets, stuff that has a chance of breaking down on you. That way, if I do find myself in a position where I lose an item that I desperately need, I know exactly where I need to go to get a replacement. Now, this is a problem. Our temperature gauge is gone. So we are gonna now start losing condition bar. Not the end of the world, but if I'm to get attacked by Mr. Bear, that's definitely gonna fucking ruin us. Now, to my recollection, he does not tend to come beyond the bridge. He'll follow you if he sees you. But unlike the wolves, you can't use that deer as a decoy for him to attack. Oh, that's deer prints. Alright. Oh, I can't tell if he's up there or not. I don't see him down there. Oh, there he is, motherfucker. Exactly where I'm trying to go. Oh, this sucks. We're losing temperature gauge, and now I gotta ride him out. Where we're trying to get is right around that rock right there. I mean, what I could do is hit him with a fucking bullet, but he's coming our way. So he would just chase me down. If he was turned around and I shot one at him, he would likely run. But we kind of need to speed this the fuck up, because it's gonna go bad if we have to sit here for a long period of time. This was so foolish on my behalf. I should have just turned around as soon as I got that sapling. Womp womp. Whatevers. Doop 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 doop. Angry looking motherfucker. Dude, I really don't feel safe having him that fucking close to me. So now here's the drawback, and another gripe I have with this game. You should be able to 360 while you're in the car. Oh, come on, what? The hell's wrong with you? Why are you coming back? Alright. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Head on down that way. Keep it fucking moving. I'm gonna give him... Oh, did he turn around again? Dude. What the fuck? You pain in the ball bag. Yeah, I definitely fucked up coming up there. Sir? If I could shoot you through this window, I would. Oh, now you're moonwalking, okay. Oh my fucking tits. Okay, I need him to at least get a little bit further away from me. I'm just gonna get out and shoot at him. Duck back in the car. On the plus side, though, we do have an abundance of emergency stims, so I can use that to get my condition bar back up if we have to stay here for a long period of time. And now he's just straight chilling. Alright. Suck on that, you prick. No, nothing. Just gonna walk it off. Cool. Alright, so Grumble has commented and it just appeared on the screen. Back when I asked him what his video game was about. So, a survivor of a plane crash landing in a snowy mountain directly. A walking sim mostly. No jump scares, but would still be a horror game since it's just one person, a mountain, a blizzard, and some animals. Yeah, it sounds terrifying. I mean, in a way, this game's a walking sim as well. Now, what the fuck are you doing? You can run, but you do tend to do a lot of walking in this game. Buddy, I need you to pick somewhere fucking else to go, because I'm not going to be able to get where I need to go if you're right there. So, we're going to fire off another bullet into your fucking carcass. Hopefully land it. Down, 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 down. I did not land. That one did. Word. No, don't turn around. Keep going that way. Go further that way. I need to go this way. Oh no, this isn't the way I need to go. Shit. I need to go further up that way. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't turn around, 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 don't turn around. Don't come this way. For the love of all that is fucking holy, do not come this way. Oh, word. All we need to do is get inside this cave and everything's golden. Yay, now we can get our temperature gauge back up. Awesome. The stick? Not the, no, the stick that you're staring plainly at? Cool, thanks. Appreciate it. I mean, I could take the branch too. And I probably ought to. Dodge. Because I'm hoping to find some coal up in this bitch. If not, there is another cave system that we're going to be coming up to. Oh, we're good. Oh, look at you. You give us food. And a fucking improvised knife this time. Alright. Any bullets on you? Of course not. Now, the drawback is we are vastly overweight, and I think we have a rope that we need to climb in the not-so-distant future. Actually, no. I think we just shimmy down some rocks. For a little bit, is there's gonna be the likelihood of getting attacked by a wolf. And being that our condition bar is at about halfway, kind of a gamble. Wolf scuffles can go numerous different ways, like the one that we just had in the previous cave. If I hadn't shot him in the face, it probably would have went a lot longer. But sometimes, within like a second or two, you can break the contact, they'll run off. Other times, they'll just sit there and keep fucking gnawing on you. And if that would be the case, where our condition bar is at right now, that would be the end of the run. So I don't really want to take the chance. I probably should have made a fire before putting out that fucking torch. Whatevers. Here's what we are gonna do. We're gonna lay down the bedroll. Perhaps. Here you go. And we're gonna tuck away for 2 hours. That will get our temperature gauge back up to snuff. Add a little bit to our sleep gauge. And perhaps add a little bit to our condition bar. Not much. But that's why I was kind of upset at myself for not making a fire, because we do have birch bark. We could have made a tea that'll increase our regeneration. But as soon as I said that, I realized we haven't prepared that, so we should probably do that now. Just to get ahead of things. It doesn't take long, it's like 10 minutes. Craft that up, that'll waste a little bit more time. And I think we're good on all fronts. Put you away, I'll head outside. So there's a couple of things I did want to do up in this area. If you've played Wintermute, you know this area, but to those that haven't, when you first start off, this is where the game begins. In episode 1, there is a plane crash that involves Mackenzie and his counterpart Astrid. And right nearby here is where that plane crashes. You can find in survival mode. I think it would be wise to head up there because there may be a distress pistol. Oh, we got that deer. You know, it would probably behoove us to grab their hides. I'm gonna grab some meat too. I think we're just gonna turn around and spend the night in this cave. give us the opportunity to get our condition bar back up. I do want to go check out the plane crash, but in order to get there, we're going to have to go through a wolf. I'll take another piece. I'm not going to take any more guts, though. Alright, quickly, because now we're losing condition bar. Good job. Doth thou have any feathers? You do. Grab these now so we don't have to stop on the way out. And let's get back inside this cave. Now the thing with this cave here is you can only access it from the way that we came. Because there isn't like a rope to climb up here. Once you shimmy down the rocks, you're not going to be able to get back up to this. There may possibly be a way to get up to it, but none that I've found. But I know there used to be like an exploit where you could make friggin' you want to grab that? Like a campfire, and then use that to boost yourself up, and you just keep making, like, you disassemble it. And just keep repeating the process, and it would like inch you up over and over and over, and then you could just like make your way to locations that you normally wouldn't be able to access. But they got rid of that before I started playing this game, so I've only heard the myth of that. I've never actually seen it work. Because once you create a fireplace, you can't decreate it, despawn it, whatever you want to term it as. Dismantle, there you go. You know what we are gonna do, like I realized I should have done previously. Let's light you. And we'll use the torch to light said fire. Not that we're lacking in things to start a fire with. You motherfucker. Screw it, I'll use an accelerant. I don't want to waste time. There we go. You can go out. I figured we didn't cook all that fucking rabbit meat either. It's a shame. We'll cook that right now. That's probably why Mr. Bear kept turning around and coming back for me. Oh shit, no, 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 get that, keep that moving. Yeah, damn it. Have a piece of coal too. Are we on water? 0.25. We'll need to replenish when we wake up. Go explore. I think we're good. I'm not gonna make any more. We already got a whole bunch over your mother's house. Can I put that potato on here? It's kind of pointless. We don't need the warmth bonus. it ain't gonna help us, since it'll be gone by the time we head back out. Oh, I got meat and... I mean, all the meat is cooked, but if you're holding more than 2 pieces, it'll give you a cent meter. So that don't answer it. So we have 2 pieces. Then we have a whole bunch of guts. That's why we have a cent meter right now. I'm gonna carry him with us. Bedroll, go down. We need to sleep for at least 8 hours, if not more. Calories will carry over. Let's go for 10 hours. That should bring us to the dawn. Almost. We'll drink our water. We'll sleep for another 2 hours. Come on. Here you go. Eat that deer meat. And should I eat both of it? I don't see why not. It's probably not going to take the whole piece. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to head up to the plane crash, check out the little cave that we wake up in. Good possibility there will be a distress pistol up there. So I'm truly hoping that there will be. When we're done with that, we'll head back, stop at Grandmother's house. Probably take an intermission. It's likely another dead deer over there. That's what it appears to be. Alright, so we could shimmy down the rocks over that way, or I could just go this way. This is a little bit more of a gamble. Not much of one. We don't have far to fall. Pretty sure this is tier 1. If we go that way, there'll be a cave and the radio tower. Oh no, we're further up than I thought I was. There you go. I'll leave us alone now. In case he has a change of mind, let's get this loaded up. Game has a tendency to do the fucking strangest of things. Oh, don't you run near me. You won't fucking still attack me if I get in front of you. Now we're safe. Right? I don't think he'll come down here. Alright, scrap metal don't need. Claim wood we don't need. Stick. Scrap metal, summit soda. Just straight up chug it. I believe that's it for items overhead. don't want to go that way. That's instant death. Dead deer. That is always there. Looking for an orange case. So that would have a distress pistol in it. Again, not guaranteed it's going to be up here, but would be fucking awesome if it were. Aviator cap? Oh, you glorious son of a bitch. Alright, we don't need to make the rabbit skin hat. That's cool. And now the PlayStation's lied to me because it said I just got 10 more comments. We didn't get a 1. I'm looking straight at my YouTube right now. Yep, good old reliable PlayStation. Alright, so that sucks, but that doesn't mean that we won't find a distress pistol. It just means we're not going to find it there. A couple other spots further up where it might be. I'm pretty sure I've found it in the case, and I've also found it loose. If it's in the case, you get a bunch of distress pistol rounds with it. Whereas if it's loose, you may not get any flare shells. But we've already got flare shells, so it doesn't matter which way we find it, just that we do. That thing is mint when going up against bears and moose. If you aim your shot perfectly, you can one-shot them in the face. But that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you startle them off and they don't attack you. Just don't try that shit with an Aurora bear, because no, that does not work. They will still fucking trample you to the ground and maul your face. Learn that one the hard way. And oh, were many expletives emanating from my mouth on that day. That was when I was trying to do the Sundered Pass DLC, or tail. We were right at the fucking end. All we had to do, that is our third fire striker, my god. But all we had to do is just go like, not even a half a mile, climb a rope, and we were done. Hey, look at you. Oh, seriously? One round? You suck. Well, we got a distress pistol. I got mauled by the bear, not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times. He just kept sauntering away a couple of feet, turning back around, going in for more. Each time. Oh, did it make me more pissed. Because like with the bears, they'll attack you, and whatever gun you have in your hand, and oftentimes like a random item in your inventory, will drop to the ground. So you have a couple of options. You can quickly grab the item, or the weapon that you dropped, and start firing again. Or you can switch to a different weapon in your inventory. So I started off with the rifle. My plan was to shoot him from a great distance, which he was quite far away from me, to startle him so I could just continue on my way. That didn't work. So when he turned around, I fired another round at him. And he had closed the gap, so that point, I tried to fire a third round. I don't think I got it off. Oh, no. That's when I switched to the distress pistol. Because I'm like, well, this'll solve this fucking lickety-split. And, yeah, no, he just kept coming after I blasted him in the face with one. So that was a shame. So after that mauling, my distress pistol was on the ground. I got back up, tried to fire a fucking rifle round into his ass. He just turned right around, came back, chomped in my face. And when I got up from that one, that's when I switched to the revolver. I put like 3 or 4 more rounds into him. Nope, still kept coming. And then he got me a 4th time, and it was not long after that that I died. So, moral of the story, don't fuck with Aurora bears. Not worth your time. Alright, bear with me, because now it's saying I'm getting solitary comments and nothing's popping up on the YouTube, so I'm going to have to close and reload. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, no, there's plenty of comments. 2 fat cats. That's a new name. Good luck. The bears attack you when you are near them. No, I know. Which level are you on? We are playing on survival. We are in Mountain Town on Stalker difficulty. And we are tentatively planned that we are going to go to Hush River Valley to pick up the pre-made moosehide satchel that is at the signal fire. But I want to get some arrows crafted. Where did this wolf go? Yeah, I want to get some arrows crafted. So right now I'm on the search for cedar saplings or birch saplings. I always call it the wrong thing. But the white little trees you can cut down and make into arrow shafts. That's what we're looking for. Ah, there's Mr. Wolf still. Trying to walk off that revolver shot I put in his ass. We started off at Mystery Lake. Checked out the Carter Dam, the cabin by the lake, and then we wound up at the trapper's cabin in the hopes of finding a hunting rifle, and since I didn't, that's when I decided to come over here. Normally I would have just stayed in Mystery Lake and then probably started making my way to Ash Canyon for the technical backpack. But I changed the plans since we were near the transfer to come here, and that's when I decided maybe I should just go and get the pre-made moosehide satchel. What's your favorite thing about the long dark? Yeah, go get Vaughn's rifle. My favorite thing about the long dark is it's quite therapeutic when you're not on the brink of death. But that no one run is ever the same. So I like the fact that this got massive replayability. It's a game that I've yet to get tired of. As a streamer, I do try to switch up the content from time to time, but I will always come back and do runs on this. I also like the variety that you have afforded to you, like how you can build your character clothing-wise, types of items. So we finally found another backup hatchet. There you go. Hopefully it's not at 30% like the one we're carrying. And I like that there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. You can either like do the survival runs, or if you like story, that they have the winter mute available. And definitely looking forward to when they finally drop the final episode, because I'd like to see how they wrap it all up. In the cave at Winding River, or in the dam, Vaughn's rifle. Yeah, that's why I went straight to Carter Dam, but it wasn't in the back like I tend to find it. There wasn't even a regular hunting rifle. But we did find the revolver in there, so it wasn't all for naught. But another plus side to going to Hush River Valley is there's a named bow in there. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But from what I remember, it was like my favorite bow that they added to the game. Sports bow is pretty clutch. But I like the bow that I got out of Hush River Valley. It had good durability. I think it breaks down like half as fast as all the other ones. And it just looked cool, like when you're aiming it and stuff. But I do like Vaughn's rifle too, and then there's the rifle that's like decorative. I think it's like light brown, and it's got the kind of like orangey little decals on the side of it. That I like, but it weighs, I think it weighs more than all the other rifles. It may have more firepower to it, I'm not sure. Again, it's been a while since I've played, so a lot of what I knew about the game is now lost in memory. As far as revolvers go, I like the one that you can get out of Blackrock. I just don't like going to Blackrock. Unless I'm like forced to. What's it? Yeah, the Warden's pistol, I think it is. But the Ranger revolver is nice too. The one that you get in, is it Forlorn Musket? No. Bleak Inlet. I've gotten it a couple of times. I like the design of it. It's like got a camo type paint job to it. But I'm pretty sure the Warden's revolver is like the most powerful. Which makes sense that they keep it in Blackrock, because you'd want to use that against the Timberwolves. It's at the bench when entering from Winding River, or at the second story above the area where there's a firepower. Yeah, no, I checked both those locations. Because again, before they added those, the named rifles, that's where you could normally find the regular hunting rifle. Like on the balcony area, like you mentioned where the fire barrel is. It'd either be like all the way to the end, leaning against the control panel, or diagonally on top of it. Sometimes I found it. Now that we're back here, let's check. Nope, these are still going. These are done, so that works. Get those up. I'm gonna put the rest of our curables out in here, because we got a couple of deer hides. Those can go there. Guts can go in a pile here. Nope, we ain't done yet. Fresh rabbit pelts. And we got our saplings. Word. So we got a decent amount of stuff. It wasn't all for naught. I really do want to get more of these. So again, I want to be prepared going into Hush River Valley. There's going to be a good amount of wolves. Off the top of my head, there's like 2, maybe 3 different bears. If I remember correctly, I think only 2 bears spawn in a region at one time. Because like Coastal Highway, there's 3 spots where you can find them. The one that's on the ice, the one by the gas station, and then one over by the campgrounds. But like I said, I think only 2 will spawn into the region at one time. They won't have all 3. Though I may be incorrect about that. That's how I remember it. So if I'm wrong, apologies. And next order of business, we've got clothing. So wait a second. Alright, so you can put the aviator cap in either slot, so I guess we could do that and the rabbit skin hat when we get to it. We can definitely break these down. For some reason I thought the aviator cap worked just like the rabbit skin hat, where it only went into one slot. I don't know why I thought that. Those are our backup in case the... Ooh, wow, yep, okay. We want to repair these. Oh, you bastards. Yeah, so about that. There you go. Still need some work, but leave it be for right now. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Alright, so these weigh 3.3 pounds. We lose 3% of our stamina gauge. 8% defense, 2.5 on the temp. So we gain back 2% of our stamina bar. We lose 5% defense. They're half the weight. No wetness protection. And I don't know what we're going to get for max on the temperature. But I imagine it would be comparable with these. So I'm going to throw these on. I'm going to drop these just in case we need a backup. Other than that, we're doing alright in clothing. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if we had thermal long johns. Because again, Hush River Valley, much like Ash Canyon, Black Rock, and Bleak Inlet, is one of the more colder regions. You definitely don't want to go in there unprepared as far as your clothing is. So, do a status report. How are we doing on our stats? Nothing's leveled up yet, I know that for a certainty. Revolver's getting close. We do have training manuals down at the farmhouse. I think it's cooking, 2 cooking, and 2 harvesting, as well as an ammunition, a gunsmithing one. The gunsmithing one I'm not worried about. It's going to be a long time before we open up the ammo bench, if we even do it at all. I'm torn. We could sit around and wait for these to be ready to craft with. Which I wouldn't do that on stream. That would probably be just me standing around fast forward in time, and then when we're ready, come back to yous. But we also have the option, we could go off to another region. I mean, I could go back to Mystery Lake, scrounge around where I haven't been yet. See if we can produce some more fucking ammunition, maybe some more saplings. Green birch saplings, that's what they're called. And then come back. Or, option 3, we can make our way down to Forlorn Muskeg and start crafting up some arrowheads, but that would be a risky plan of attack. Couple of reasons. One, we don't have a heavy hammer. There's a very good likelihood there's gonna be one in that region, but we would have to scrounge around to find it. We take the risk of taking on bears. There's gonna be an abundance of wolves. Not many places for us to hide. So for that fact, I'm thinking probably not wise to go there. We will have to go there eventually, because we do need to craft up arrowheads. So I think our best option would be to just go back to Mystery Lake. So that is what we're going to do. But we are not going to do that now. We are going to take an intermission, because we've been going for quite a while. And we no longer have anybody watching. So this would be a good point to take an intermission, I do believe. So with that, let's sleep for an hour, get this game saved. So Slammy needs to nuke up his coffee and go get some nicotine in the lungs. And it is currently 1:35, so we'll be back around 2. Probably go for like another hour, hour and a half. I got some stuff I gotta do in the daylight hours tomorrow. So with that, that's gonna do it for this one. So, for nobody in attendance, for the many that have come and gone, and for those that may make it to the sound of my voice in the future, I thank you all for watching. As always, we appreciate and value your viewership and support of the channel, and hopefully we will catch y'all on the next one. With that, this is Slammy signing off, and until next time, peace, y'all. I hit the right buttons.